For this week's NRA Gun of the Week, we're going to feature the Mossberg MC1sc, which is a subcompact, concealed carry-oriented striker-fired handgun, and really the first pistol from Mossberg in about 100 years, since the original Mossberg Brownie, which was a .22 caliber trapper's gun. The MC1sc is really Mossberg re-entering the field and doing so in a very thoughtful way. And what I mean by that is, for being out of the pistol game for so long, Mossberg has taken cues from the modern market, and not just other production pistols, but actually the aftermarket in designing the MC1sc. So where this is apparent, you can definitely see on the slide. For one, we have cocking serrations fore and aft. In fact, we have very good cocking serrations, and I'd like to point out kind of the cross-cut design on the rear portion of the serrations. That makes it very easy to get purchase on the slide of this gun, which, by the way, is a very small slide, and you can do so even with gloved hands. So good job to Mossberg for understanding what they needed to do in terms of manipulating the firearm. We see that all the edges are really well beveled. This is a very snag-free design, which is, again, what you're looking for in a concealed carry style pistol. It's going to be portable and lightweight because of the polymer frame, but it's also going to be easy to get in and out of a holster because of that snag-free design. The MC1sc has a 3.4-inch barrel, and it is chambered in 9mm, which is really the preferred personal defense caliber right now. That's the cartridge that everybody's kind of going to because it's basically just that good. So in 9mm, this is going to feed from a detachable box magazine, and these magazines are kind of interesting. The MC1sc comes with two, and they have these kind of opaque polymer bodies. Now, the first magazine is going to be a flush fit design, and it's going to hold 6 cartridges of 9mm. The second one is going to be a 7-round magazine, and it's going to have a little bit of a pinky extension to give you just a little bit more grip. Now, speaking of grip, the texturing on the MC1sc is, I think, very good. For one, it's aggressive enough in that you can indeed get good purchase even with sweaty hands, even when it's a little bit dirty out there. It's a good texturing design, especially considering there's not a lot of real estate on the gun. But on the other side of the coin, it's not so aggressive that it's going to tear up your skin or tear up your clothes. And these are real considerations when you're talking about a concealed carry firearm that's going to be worn against the skin and under a cover garment. Looking at the sights, Mossberg went with a white dot pattern, and the nice thing about them is that one, they are metal sights, so it's going to be a durable design. Two, they are dovetailed, which means that they are, one, windage adjustable, but also they can be replaced for aftermarket units, and the dovetails are actually compatible with SIG style sights, so there's plenty out there on the aftermarket. Looking at the controls, the first thing you might notice is that the MC1sc has a flat face trigger. Again, it's a nod to the aftermarket units out there. And I found the pull to be very smooth and the brake to be crisp. It's pretty much exactly what you want in a personal defense firearm. Other controls include the slide, lock, and release, and what I like about that is the frame actually has a little bit of molded fencing to protect that lever from inadvertent activation. Remember, on a small gun, it's kind of easy to put your hands where you don't intend to, so having that bit of fencing really protects that slide, lock, and release. Looking at the magazine release, it's also textured, which helps to ensure positive activation, but also it can be reversed from the left side to the right side for left-handed users. And some people, of course, prefer a manual safety, and for those people, Mossberg does provide a model of the MC1sc with a cross-bolt safety. But of course, they also provide a model without that manual safety. And finally, speaking of safety, I do want to point out the safe disassembly of the MC1sc. When you lock the slide to the rear during this disassembly process, you can actually remove the back plate and remove the striker, ensuring that as you continue disassembly, there is absolutely no way you can accidentally discharge a round. Now, of course, normal safety precautions, such as clearing the magazine and clearing the chamber, should obviously be followed before disassembling the gun at all, but I will note that there is no need to pull the trigger on the Mossberg during disassembly. Overall, Mossberg's done a really good job here of taking some of its core values, building guns that are rugged and really utility-driven, and selling them at a price that is not going to break the bank, and they've incorporated those into the MC1sc. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what Mossberg does as they continue to grow this handgun line. So for more on the Mossberg MC1sc, you can go to mossberg.com, and for the latest guns and gear, be sure to stay tuned at AmericanRifleman.org.